Yashala to Israel. Imagine, which means to stand. Kodam, which means to rise and face the east. Excuse me. So the Lord's Prayer. The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Shabkat. Yahweh. Malakaka. Tabaha. Ratazaka. Ayah. Aisha. Baratazak. Kaya. Salaki. Kawa. Ayah. Bashamayim. Nathanawa. Lahum. Kal. Yawam. Wasalakanawa. Kawafnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kawafnawa. Walaha. Dabaya'anawa. Banasayon. Abal. Halashanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahapapara. La'awalonium. Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Hakah, the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Ba'usha. Nathanawa. Hakah. Larapa'a. Kal Makala. Makal Marwa. Hakah. Latahar. Hamatazariah. Hakah. Lahaklu. Hamathim. Hakah. Awakawa. Atama'ala. Nagarwashah. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The water Amun. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. The prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha'ala. Waha. Bayatsapar. Barak. Rapah. Magun. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The water Amun. What we just said was Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha. Ayanya. Al-Hahari. Ma'ayan. Yaba'a. Izari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemaiah. Wa'aratazah. Al-Yathan. Lamawa. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shemarka. Hana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yaishan. Shavamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shemarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Aliyad. Yamyinka. Yavamam. Hashamash. La'a. Yakaka. Wayara. Balayila. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makal. Yashamar. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'aka. Waba'aka. Ma'itha. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. So be it. Psalms 83. Alahayim. All the Mayalaka. All the Harash. All the Shaquat. All. Yahanna. I.S.U.P.K. Yahanna Yawan. Wamashanaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. I.S.U.P.K. Ya'arayam. Sawan. Wayafaya Tazawak. Al-Tazak-Pawanyaka. Amawa. Lakawa. Wanakakidam. Magoya. Wala'a. Yasakar. Sham Yasha'ala. Iwan. Kaya. Nawa'ai Tazawak. La. Yahanna. Aliyaka. Baryaf. Yakarathwa. Aholia. Alawam. Wayashama Aliyah. Mawa'aba. Wahagari. Gabal. Wa'amalah. Palashaf. I'm Yashabi. Tazawar. Gam Ashawar. Nalawa. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Nalawa. Imam. Haywa. Zawawad. Labanyalawat. Salah. I.S.U.P.K. Laham. Kamadi. Kasayasara'a. Kayabi. Banakal. Yashwan. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayadara. Haywa. Daman. La'adama. Shayathamwa. Nandayabwa. Ka'ira. Wakaza'aba. Wakazabat. Wakazalmanah. Call Messiah Kamwa. Ashar. Amawah. Nairashah. Lanawa. Af. Nawaf. Alahayim. Alahaya. Shayathamwa. Kagaba. Kakwash. Lapanyaraka. Ka'ash. Saba'ira. Wakalahaba. Salahat. Aryam. Khan. Saradakma. Basa'iraka. Wabasavapafka. Sabahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Wayabahawa. Ija'ad. Wayahaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wayada'aiwa. Kaya. Afsa. Shamka. Yahweh. Labaka. Al. Yawan. Al. Call. Ratsazah. Aman. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies making tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy enemies. They have said. Come. And let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. The Baal. and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin. Excuse me. Excuse me. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. And like Zed. Yea, all their princes. As Zabah. And as Amunah. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded. And troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high. Over all the earth. So be it. The prayer for the blessings of the power structure. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai. Why Mayaka Allah. Why Alahayim. Matzazab Yah. Alawap Yahanna. Ha Alawapim. Ha Surrender. Ha Quatzayanium. Waqtzalakia. Ha Kayayalim. Wa Wafim. Yahweh. Bashim Yahushai. Fawada Aman. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai. And Michael. And angels. Commanding General Yahanna. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Zar, which means to turn. Yeshabi, which means to be seated. Shalom. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I screwed over the salute to see if I do it. My apologies. How you feeling? I'm good. I'm sorry, Christ. You good to go? All right, go ahead, take a seat right there. I'm gonna call you Kalawan. All right. Kalawan, present thyself. Go ahead. There you go.
Kalawan, Bangad, Banyasharam.
Well done. Kalawan, Bangad, Banyasharam. Now you can talk to the Almighty. All right.
Yahbashim Shabrakatah.
Yahbashim Shabrakatah. Well done. Come on up. Lift up the hand. Oh, Christ. Look all forward. Damn right, mighty man. You shall be. Let's take our seat. All right. Here, come on here. In the center. There you go. I'm going to put it on that side. There it was. All right, here you go. Good to go now. Go ahead, clap it up one more time. All right. You go to the blue letter Bible, Kalawan. We're in Numbers chapter 28 and verse 30. Okay, Numbers chapter 28, verse 30. And where we were last week, not where we were, but what we read last week was the Israelites, as we are. This is after the brother Balak or Balaam. This is after Balaam. He confronted the Moabite king. Excuse me. The Moabite king wanted to use the brother Balaam's charisma and his speaking ability to curse the children of Israel. And he spoke to that heathen, and he said that he cannot disobey the God of his fathers. He cannot use his speaking ability to curse his people. Now that's a man of integrity. Like we want all of our brothers to have that, but it's just not so because we're raised in a Christian church, right? After that happened, we began to be confronted on all sides by all these different little tiny nations. Excuse me. the Kenites, the Hittites, the Hivites, and they began to confront us. The water, sis. The water. Get it, sister. Get it, sister. Most High Christ, sis. They began to confront us, and the Lord ordered Moses to line up from every house, from the 11 tribes of Israel, not 12, because the Levites could not fight no war. They could not line up and be soldiers because their job was what we do right now today. Their job was to give the law. They were lawgivers. They had to teach Sabbath service, teach the people how to be righteous, and raise up the young ones who were left behind by their fathers, brothers, uncles who were going on to fight a war. So the Lord always commanded Levi they could not, during this time, be in a battle. So what happened was the Levites stayed and they built the temple. They built the temple. So like they did build the temple, and they were there home while the Lord told Moses to give the order for all the rest of the 11 tribes, Manasseh, Ephraim, Judah, Reuben, Simeon. They all had to line up 20 years old and upward. So every male from your house, 20 years old and upward, they lined up to go to war. After they lined up to go to war, a few chapters before what we're starting today, in Numbers the 28th chapter 24, 25, the kings or the princes of each tribe, Moses gave them a tribute, right? He gave them a tribute. So all the prominent leaders from the household. So during the time of Korah and Dathan, and the princes of the assembly, they were from what house? They were from the house of Levi, right? Well, they're all 11 tribes, the rest of the 11 tribes, I should say the rest of the tribes of the nation of Israel also have princes. They also have prominent men who everyone looks up to. Think about the aristocrats of a society. Every tribe had that. And Moses' job was he gave them a tribute, right? After he gave them the tribute, let me open it up just to jog my memory. After the tribute is where we were last week. That's Numbers the 26th chapter, right? And we still are naming the families. We're still naming the families. And now the land, the inheritance. We read that last week about the inheritance.
All kinds.
Excuse me. We read how, do you remember, sis? If a man doesn't have children, if a man doesn't, so the law is, or the culture of our people is, if a man has a son, or if a man has multiple sons or children, and he has one son, the oldest son receives the inheritance of the father when he dies. Everyone understand what an inheritance is. It's when a person passes, they leave you something. They leave you land. They leave you a covenant. They leave you, they leave you a land. They leave you a covenant. They leave you money. They leave you a business. Like Donald Trump's father left him an inheritance. Elon Musk's father gave him money and he's still alive. You understand? But when he dies, he's going to inherit that mining, gold mine, and cobalt mining business from Elon Musk's daddy. Go ahead.
Is that also in sync with the scripture where it says that Christ shall be heir of all things?
Yeah, give him a hand. An heir means that he received an inheritance. So an heir is a brother who is in our culture, the oldest. And usually throughout the world, most cultures, they in line with the Bible when it comes to leaving someone of your family members or your descendants an inheritance when you pass. Well, what we read last week was there was a famous brother. His name was Zelophehad. Zelophehad was a man who only had daughters. He didn't have sons. So, of course, in the nature of Israelites, when your loved one passes away, what do you do after burial? You fight and argue about who's going to get what. His daughter did this 6,000 years ago. 6,000 years ago, they fought and argued and said, well, who's going to get the inheritance? Because he didn't have no sons. We all just daughters. They went to Moses. Moses told them what? Do you remember, sis? What did Moses tell them last week when we read last week? His daughters came to him and said, he don't have no sons. And in the order of things, a man leaves his son in the inheritance. But what happens when he don't have sons?
If I remember correctly, he came up with a statute that the daughters could inherit if there were no sons.
Give her a hand. So what happened? Moses said, well, if he doesn't have sons, if a man doesn't have sons to leave an inheritance to, It goes to his daughters. You understand? Let that blow your mind when you're monogamous and you think about Christianity and monogamy. I'm gonna leave my wife this inheritance. In our culture, a man has multiple wives. So how would you leave your wife so? If he has 1,000 wives, who's in order? Remember, there is no rank amongst women. So how would you rank your wife? There is no rank. So you can't leave a woman your rib something, but you absolutely need to leave your children something. And if you don't have sons, guess what? Then you leave it to your daughters. Now, sis, I'm gonna ask you, what happens when a man doesn't have any daughters or any sons? He doesn't have any children. Then what did the Bible say? What did Moses tell us to do?
Leave it to his brother.
Give her a hand. He said, well, if a man don't have no sons, if he don't have any daughters, then leave his inheritance. He must leave his inheritance to his brothers.
Okay.
That's in the Bible. Now, if a man doesn't have brothers, can you guess where it's going? Where will he leave it to?
If he doesn't have brothers, then it'll probably go to his rib.
No, never. You see how we think because we were inundated with Christianity? We think about ribs being, I just got 1 or 2 wives. I got 1 wife and I'm monogamous. It never goes to your wife, ever. Because your rib, think about this. We don't live in a monogamous society in Israel. Our kingdom, the kingdom of Christ, when he returns, it won't be monogamous. A man is able to have multiple wives. 6,000 years ago, that was true, just like it's true today. So if a brother has 10 ribs, how are you going to figure out the order of how they get them when there's no order amongst women? You see that? Now, if the Bible said if he doesn't have children, it goes to his brothers. If he doesn't have any brothers, where would it go?
So probably would go to would it go to his ribs brother?
That's a good guess, but that's not, no. It goes to, you remember, sis?
His people. Like,
give her a hand. That's the perfect answer because that's exactly what it said. His kinsmen, his people. If he doesn't have any physical brothers, meaning his mother and father, he was the only child or the only boy, then he would have to give it to his people. If I'm a Levite, I'm giving it to Levi. I'm spreading it amongst the tribe of Levi. Meaning what? You give it to the priest who's going to distribute it evenly to the people. The resources. That's how we build a nation. You see how it never goes to that? Alimony is of the devil. Alimony, what's the other one that D4C's got to pay?
They also have to pay, what is that?
Spousal support?
Spousal support.
That's of the white man. That is literally what monogamy is. And that was the intention and the inception of monogamy. For those of you who do not know, monogamy comes from the Romans. It comes from the abduction of the Sabian thieves. You can look that up. It's when the Romans, they raped and took women against their will, and they forcefully had sex with them. These women belonged to a Japhetic people called the Sabians, the original Europeans. And what happened was, of course, like any father, they were mad ready to kill those Romans. Well, what did they do? In their ability to evade justice, the white man's ability to evade justice, he went to those fathers and said, what? Well, listen, if you just give us, we'll keep your daughters. We're going to marry them. We're going to keep them, but we will never have another woman. We're never going to marry another woman. That your daughter is going to be my only wife. This woman that he just forcefully had sex with, that's going to be my only woman. I'm not going to marry another woman. And the Sabian father said, that's fine. As long as when you die, you give them your inheritance. So now instead of your inheritance going to your
children,
it goes to your
spouse.
That comes from the Romans. Give her a hand. So instead of it going to the children, like the Bible says, like every culture, the white man ruins the not the nature, but the structure. Give him a hand. The structure of how things are supposed to go. And because of that, now we believe what he believes. Now we believe that, monogamy is, I can only have one wife. I can only have one woman. And that one woman you're going to have, and when you die or divorce, all your money goes to her. That's not the way the Lord wanted it. The Lord wants you to be able to have as many wives as you want. And even if a man only has one wife, but he has these children, your inheritance will still always go to the kids. Does everyone understand? And this is what we are picking up from last week. The reason I went over that, because that's what we read last week. So now when we get into today's topic of Numbers, the 28th chapter, now we know where we're at. All right, so it was all about inheritance. That whole last 2 weeks after Passover, we're talking about inheritances and who gets what. There's a big problem in Israel when somebody dies in your family, you argue over who is going to get what. Don't argue over that. Everyone understand? Don't do that. That's not the way things are supposed to be. We have a law for a reason. People argue over things who are uncivilized. We are civilized, so we don't have to argue over anything. All we have to do is open the Bible and find out what God told us to do 6,000 years ago. If you don't mind, let me see. Let me read that out. Can you read that down? This one's 28:30. All right. We're in Numbers chapter 28, verse 30. There you go. The water. All right. Here we go.
28 and 30.
Numbers chapter 28, verse 30. Shayar. Isaiah. Achab. Lakafar. Ali-Yakam.
He shall offer these beside the.
You so off, sis. It's reading the Bible for you.
After this manner ye shall offer daily.
How do I go to the next one?
Here it goes.
You probably got to go back up and because it's probably got something to do with horse search.
Go back.
Come on, son.
Oh, I could just press the no. I could just press the back button. I was just trying to figure out how to go back to get to the next verse.
Okay.
All right. This is Numbers chapter 20, verse 31. All right. Malabad, Ilaf, Hatamayad, woman the Katawa, the I.S.U.P.K, Thamayamam, Yahiwa, Lakam, Wakasakyaham. Numbers chapter, it's a lot, y'all. Numbers chapter 29 and verse 1. What's that? We started at 30.
31.
Stopping at 5. All right, this is Numbers chapter 29 and verse 1. Wabakadash, Hakubayaya, Ba'achad, Lakadash, Makra'ah, Kodash, Yahayah, Salaki, Yahya, Lakam, Kal, Malakaf, Ibadah, La'ah, the Ashua, Yawam, Tharawai, Yahya, Lakam. Verse 2. Wa'aishiyatham, Ilah, Larayad, La Salaki, Larayah, La Salaki. That's Larayah, Nayakak, Layahawa, Par, Ban, Bakwar, Achad, Ayal, Achad, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Shabai, Thamayamam. Verse 3. Woman of Katham, Salaf, Balawala, Bashaman, Shalash, Aishuranium, Lapar, Shanya, Aishuranium, Laayal. Verse 4. Verse 4. Wa'aish, Salakia, Wa'aisha, Waran, Wa'aishar one, Achad, Lakabash, Ha'akad, Lashabai, Hakabashim. Verse 5. Washa Ayar, Azayam, Achad, Kata'ath, Lakapar, Al-Yakum. All right. So only you will cover one.
The book of Numbers, chapter 28, verse 30. And 1 kid of the goats to make an atonement for you. Verse 31. Ye shall offer them besides the continual burnt offering and his meat offering, they shall be unto you without blemish, and their drink offerings. The book of Numbers, chapter 29, verse 1.
You just got to say the verse. You don't have to say the whole book and chapter. You start back over.
And in the 7th month, on the first day of the month, ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. It is a day of blowing the trumpets unto you. Verse 2. And ye shall offer a burnt offering for a sweet savor unto the Most High. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year without blemish. Verse 3. And their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil, 3/10 deals for a bullock, and 2/10 deals for a ram. Verse 4. And 1/10 deal for one lamb throughout the 7 lambs. Salaki. Verse 4. And 1/10 deal for 1 lamb throughout the 7 lambs. Verse 5.
Keep your voice down just a little bit, because I don't want to come and say anything. You just read, actually give brother a hand. I don't want you to be too loud, but they will come and say keep it down.
Verse 5. And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering to make an atonement for you.
All right. This is Numbers chapter 29 and verse 6. Malabad, Ilaf, Hakadash, woman of Kafa, wa Ilaf, Hafamayad, woman of Kafa, one of Sakyahum, Shapatum, Lavayat, Nayachat, Ayat, Asha, Layaho. Verse 7. Salaki, what about I-Shawar? That's a good one. What about I-Shawar? Lakadash, Hashabayaya, Hazaha, excuse me, Makwa'a, Kodash, Yahya, Lakam, Wa'ayathan, excuse me, a thumb, Salaki, Napa Shafyakam, call, Malaka, the I.S.U.P.K. All right, verse 8. All right. Korabathum, Ayla, Layahawa, Rayach, Nayachat, Par, Ban, Bakor, Achad, Ayal, Achad, Kabasha, Banya, Shana, Shabbat, Thamayamam, Yahayawa, Lakam. Verse 9. Woman of Katham, Salah, Balabala, Bashaman, Shalashah, I-Sharanium, Lapar, Shanya, I-Sharanium, Layal, Hakad. Verse 10. I-Sharium, so like I-Sharwan, Lakabash, Ha'akad, Lashaba'at, Salakia, Hakabashua, Salak Hakabashua, verse 11. Sha'ayar, Azayam, Achad, Hata'af, Malabad, Hata'af, Hakaparium, Wa'ilaf, Hathamayad, woman of Katha, one of Sakyam, verse 12. Excuse me. Wabakamash, Aishar, Yawam, Lakadash, Hashabayaya, Makara'ah, Kwadash, Yahya, Lakam, Tal, Malakat, Ibadah, La'ah, the Aishua, Wakagat, Salaki, Wakagatham, Cha, Layahawa, Shabaif, Yam.
Verse 6.
Now, actually, do have to start over chapter and verse.
The book of Numbers, chapter 29, verse 6. Besides the burnt offering of the month and his meat offering and the daily burnt offering and his meat offering and their drink offerings, according unto the manner for a sweet savor, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Most High. Verse 7. And ye shall have on the 10th day of this 7th month and holy convocation. Ye shall afflict your souls. Ye shall not do any work therein.
So just like Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, this is the feast of the Lord. This is just more precepts to aid you in understanding how we keep the feast and where they are in the Bible. So this is just like Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. It's going over and reiterating to the children of Israel our feasts. All right, keep going.
Verse 8. But ye shall offer a burnt offering unto the Most High for a sweet savor. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year. They shall be unto you without blemish. Verse 9. And their meat offering shall be a flour mingled with oil, 3/10 deals to a bullock, and 2/10 deals to 1 ram. Verse 10. A several tenth deal for 1 lamb throughout the 7 lambs. Verse 11, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, besides the sin offering of atonement and the continual burnt offering, and the meat offering of it, and their drink offerings. Verse 12, and on the 15th day of the 7th month, ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work, and ye shall keep a feast unto the Most High 7 days.
That was 12? Okay, go on. This is Numbers chapter 29, verse 13. Wakwa, Salaki, Wahaka Rabah, Wahaka Rabatham, Ilah, Aisha, Rayat, Layachat, Layahawa, Paryam, Banya, Bakwar, Shalash, Aishar, Ayalam, Shanyam, Kabasha, Manya, Shana, Arabai, Aishar, Thamayamam, Yahayawa. Verse 14. Woman of the thumb, Salaf, excuse me, Balabala, Bashaman, Shalasha, Aisharanya, Lapar, Ha'akad, Lashalasha, Aishar, Paryam, all right, Shanya, Aisharanya, La'ayal, Salakia, Ha'akad, Lashanya, Ha'ayalam. Verse 15. Why Sharanya, Salakia, why Sharwan, Aisharwan, Lakabash, Ha'akad, La Rabai, Aishar, Kabashim, verse 16. Washa Ayar, Isaiah, Achad, Chata'ath, Malabad, Ailath, Hathamyad, Manachaf, Wanasak, verse 17. Wabayawam, Hashanya, Paryam, Banya, Bakwar, Shanyam, Aishar, Ayalam, Shamyam, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Arabai, Aishar, Thamayamam. Verse 18. Woman of the thumb, Wanasakyam, Laparium, Layalam, Wala Kabashim, Banasa Parum, Kamashapat. Verse 19. Washayar, Isaiah, Achad, Kata'ath, Malabad, Ailath, Hatham, Salakia, Thamyad, Woman of Katha, Wanasakyam. All right, go ahead, Colin.
The book of Numbers, chapter 29, verse 13. And ye shall offer a burnt offering, a sacrifice made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Most High. 13 young bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year. they shall be without blemish. Verse 14, and their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil, 3/10 deals unto every bullock of the 13th bullock, 2/10 deals to each ram of the 2 rams. Verse 15, and a several 10th deal to each lamb of the 14th lamb of the 14 lambs. Verse 16, and 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. Verse 17, and on the second day he shall offer 12 young bullocks, 2 rams, 14 lambs of the first year without spots. Verse 18, and their meat offering and their drink offering for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number after the manner. Verse 19, and 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering and the meat offering thereof, and their drink offerings.
This is Numbers chapter 29, verse 20. Excuse me. Wabayawam, Salaki. Wabayawam, Hashalek. Hashal Yashak, Salaki. Shal Yashashya. Hashala Yashashya. Paryam. Aishafya. Aishar. Ayalam. Shanyam. Kabashya. Banya. Shana. Arabah. Aishar. Thamayamam. Verse 21. Woman of Katham, one of Sakyaham, Laparium, La'ayalam, Salaki, La'ayalam, one of Kabashim, Bamasaparum, Bamasaparum, Kamashapat, verse 22. Washayar, Kada'af, Achad, Malabad, Ilaf, Hathamyad, woman of Kaf, one of Sak. Verse 23. Wawiyawam, Harabayaya, Salakia, Harabya, Salakia, Rabayaya, Harabayaya, Paryam, Aishara, Ayalam, Shanyam, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Arabah, Aishar, Thamayamam. Verse 24. Manakatham, Wala Sakyaham, Laparyam, Lailam, Wala Kabashim, Bamasaparum, Kamashapat. Verse 25. Washayar, Isayam, Achad, Chatza'ath, Malabad, Ilaf, Hathamyad, Manachatha, one of Sakat, verse 26. Wabayawam, Hakamash Salakia, Hakamayashya, Paryam, Thasha'ai, Ayalam, Shanyam, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Arabah, Aishar, Thamayamam.
The book of Numbers, chapter 29, verse 20. And on the third day, 11 bullocks, 2 rams, 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. Verse 21. And their meat offering and their drink offering for the bullock, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number after the manner. Verse 22. And 1 goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, and his meat offering, and his drink offering. Verse 23. And on the 4th day, 10 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. Verse 24. Their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number after the manner. Verse 25, one kid of the goats for a sin offering beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. Verse 26, and on the 5th day, 9 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without spot.
That was over to 26.
Common concept.
All right, Most High Christ. This is Numbers chapter 29, chapter 29 and verse 27. Woman of Katham, one of Sakyam, Laparium, La'ayalam, Wala Kabashim, Bamasaparum, Kamashapat. Verse 28. Washayar, Khata'at, Achad, Salaki Achad, Malabad, Ailat, Hafamyad, woman of Salaki, woman of Kath, one of Sak. Verse 29. I started at 26, right?
Common concept.
Okay, for water.
I ended at 26.
Yeah, so I started at 27. The water says, how would you say I'm stopping at 33? Yep, the water. All right, verse 29. Wama Yawam, Hashashia, Paryam, Shemana, Aliyam, Shemyam, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Arabak, Aishar, Thariyalam. Verse 30. Woman of Katham, one of Sakyaham, Laparium, Salaki, Laparium, Lailam, Wala Kabashim, Bamasaparum, Kamashapat. Verse 31. Washayar, Kata'at, Achad, Malabad, Ailat, Hafamyad, Manathafa, one of Sakya, one of Sakya. Verse 32. Wama Yamam, Hashabayaya, Paryam, Shabbat, Ayalam, Shanyam, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, Arabah, Aishar, Thamyamam. Verse 33. Woman of Katham, one of Sakam. That's not one of Sakyam. That's one of Sakam. Yeah, one of Sakam. Laparium, La'ayalam, Wala Kabashim, Bamasaparum, Kamashapat.
The book of Numbers, chapter 29, verse 27. And their meat offering and their drink offering for the bullocks, for the ram, and for the lambs shall be according to their number after the manner. Verse 28.
Okay.
And one goat for a sin offering beside the continual burnt offering and his meat offering and his drink offering. Verse 29. And on the 6th day, and on the 6th day, 8 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. Verse 30. And their meat offering and their drink offering for the bullocks, for the ram, and for the lambs shall be according to their number after the manner. Verse 31, and 1 goat for a sin offering beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. Verse 32, and on the 7th day, 7 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. Verse 33, and their meat offering and their drink offering for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number after the manner.
This is Numbers chapter 24, chapter 29 and verse 34. All right. Washayar, Kata'af, Achad, Malabad, Ilah, Hathamyad, Manakatha, Wanasak, verse 35. Bayawan, Hashemayat, Salakia, Hashamyan, Shemayan, Yanya, Shemayanya, Hashemayanya. There we go. Itizarath, Thahayat, Salakia, yeah, Thahayat, Lakam, Call, Malakath, Ibadah, La'ah, the Ishua, verse 36. Wahakurabatham, Ilah, Asha, Rayak, Nayakat, Layahawa, Har, Achad, Ayal, Achad, Kabasha, Banya, Shana, Shabbat, Thamayamam. That's 37, right? 37. 37. Manathatha, Wanasakyaham, Lapar, La'ayal, Wala Basha, Bamasapar, Salaki, Bamasapar, Kamashapat, verse 38. I'm stopping the water. Washa Ayar, Kana'af, Akkad, Malabad, Ilah, Salaki Ilah, Hatham, Salaki Thamyad, Womanakatha, Wanasak, verse 39. Ilah, Tha'ishua, La Yehoah, Bamawa Yukam, Labad, Mana Darikam, Mana Darikam, one of the Bafyukam, Laila Thafyukam, Walama Naf, Salakia, Walamana Kafyukam, Walana Sapyukam, Wala Shalam Salakia. Salakia. I'm laughing because the way I just sound like it's Indian trying to say that word. This is Hebrew. All right. Wala Shalam Yakum. All right. And verse 40. I got one more verse. Verse 40. Where Amar, Masha, Al, Banya, Yasha Allah, Kabal, or Salakia, Kakal, Ashar, Tazawa'a, Yahweh, Af, Masha.
The book of Numbers, chapter 28, chapter 29, verse 34. And one goat for a sin offering beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. Verse 35. On the 8th day ye shall have a solemn assembly, ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 36, but ye shall offer a burnt offering, a sacrifice made by fire, of a sweet savor unto the Most High. 1 bullock, 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year, without blemish. Verse 37, their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullock, for the ram, and for the lambs shall be according to their number after the manner. Verse 38, and 1 goat for a sin offering beside the continual burnt offering, and his meat offering and his drink offering. Verse 39, these things ye shall do unto the Most High in your set feasts, beside your vows and your free will offering, for your burnt offerings, and for your meat offerings, and for your drink offerings, and for your peace offerings. And Moses, verse 40, and Moses told the children of Israel according to all the Most High commanded Moses.
This is Numbers chapter 30 and verse 1. Where the bar, Masha, Al, Wa'a, Salakia, Ra'ashya, Hamatawat, Labanya, Yasha Allah, La'amar, Zah, Hadabar, Ashar, Tazawa'a, Yahweh. Verse 2. Excuse me. Verse 2. Ayash, Kaya, Yadar, Nadar, La Yahweh, Awa, Hashabai, Shabai, La Asar, Salakia, Salakia, Napashwa, La'a, Yachal, Debar, Kakal, Hayataza, Mapayawa, Mapayawa, Ya'isha, verse 3. Washa, Kaya, Thadabar, Salakia, Thadar, Nadar, La Yahweh, Wasar, Asar, Babayath, Abayah, Bana Ira, verse 4. Washama, Abayah, Atha, Nadara, Wa'asara, Ashar, Asara, Al, Napasha, Wahakariash, La'a, Abayah, Wakwamwa, Call, Nadaraya, Wakal, Asar, Ashar, Asara, Al, Napasha, Yahweh, verse 5. Salakia, Wa'am, Hanayah, Abiyah, Atha, Bayawam, Shemaiah, Call, Salakia, Nadaria, Wa'asaria, Ashar, Asara, Al, Napasha, La'a, Yakawam, Wayahawa, Yasalah, La'a, Kaya, Hanayash, Abiyah, Atha, verse 6. Salaki, Wa'am, Hayawa, Thahaya, La'ayash, Nadaraya, Aliyah, Awa, Mabata'a, Mabata'a, Shapathia, Ashar, Asara, Al, Napasha, verse 7. Washama, Ayash, Bayawam, Shemaiah, Wa'afariyash, La'a, Wakwamwa, Nadaria, Wa'asar, Ashar, Asara, Al, Napasha, Yakwamwa.
The book of Numbers, chapter 30, verse 1. And Moses spake unto the heads of the tribes concerning the children of Israel, saying, This is the thing which the Most High has commanded. Verse 2. If a woman vow a vow unto the Most High, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceeded out of his mouth. Verse 3. If a woman also vow a vow unto the Most High, and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth. Verse 4. And her father hear her vow, and her bond wherewith she hath bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her. Then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand. Verse 5. But if her father disallow her in the day that he heareth not any of her vows, or of her bonds wherewith she hath bound her soul, shall stand, and the Most High shall forgive her, because her father disallowed her. Verse 6, and if she had at all an husband when she vowed or uttered out of her lips wherewith she bound her soul. Verse 7, and her husband heard it and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it, then her vow shall stand on her bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand.
I was just wondering, like, what vow could she possibly make that would make her father disallow her to make that vow? Like, why would her father or her husband say, okay, that's disallowed?
Let me see. What verse in specific are you referring to, sis?
So, this is like verse
6.
5, but if her father disallow her in the day that he heareth not any of her vows or her bonds, wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand, and the Lord shall forgive her because her father disallowed her.
Let me see it from the top. Let me see. This is Numbers chapter 30 and verse 3. If a woman also vow to the Most High and bind herself by a bond, being her father's, this is work. So work will allow her this, because don't think about slavery. Think about, there was a time, this is during the time when, just like now, you sign a contract to work, right? So think about LeBron James, or think about, what's the Angel Reese? She's contracted to what the Indiana Fever or whatever WNBA team is to work with them. That's a vow. That contract is a vow. So if this isn't just speaking about a vow to another man, marrying a man, a woman during this time also worked and was a housemaid for a rich family. She would have to sign her life over, meaning this, I'm with you for 10 years. That's a vow to this company that she's going to work for. So it's not just about marriage or to be with a man, because I know that's what you think when you read it, majority of us, but think about work. This is work contracts. And it says that when it says, if a woman also vow a vow unto the Most High and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house. So this is a vow unto the Lord. And her father hear her vow and her bond wherewith she had bound her soul. So this isn't about work. This is about her work to the Most High. So she's vowing to be a sister in the school, to be a daughter in the school, which means what you have to do is you're going to clean the school. This is a young woman. This isn't an older woman. This is a young sister who's a marriageable age, and she's cleaning the school. She's helping. When I say the school, I mean the temple. She vowed to the Lord, which means what? She's vowing to help the priest, to braid the brother's hair, to fringe up garments, to make garments. This is a vow. This is her job. She's vowing this to the Most High. And don't ever take a vow or an oath if you're going to break it, which is the point of this. Because the Bible said if her father disallowed it, meaning he doesn't want her to. He's like, no, you need to be at home. I want you to be in school. I want you to be doing work around the house. She's like, well, Dad, I already took a vow to the Most High God to be in the temple when the brothers need me to be there, to bake them unleavened bread, to bake them showbread, to clean this, to clean that, to make sure the brothers' braids are tight. She took a vow before the Lord. Guess what, sis? Even though her father disallowed it, the father honors it. Why? Because your father isn't God. You understand? You could be in your father's house and he said, you don't need to be in the truth. Don't listen to your daddy. Be in the truth. If you're a 13-year-old kid out there and your parents tell you, don't go and take an oath to get your Hebrew name to be in that cult, the UPK. Be in this cult, the UPK. Don't listen to the disallowing of your parents. Don't listen to them. You follow the men of God. You follow the Lord. Everyone understand? So does that answer your question, sis? This is not just about any kind of work. This is about her work to the Lord. You understand? And let's keep going. And it says, she had bound her soul shall stand, and the Most High shall forgive her because her father disallowed her. And if she had at all an husband, when she vowed or uttered out of her lips wherewith she bound her soul, and her husband heard it and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it, then her vow shall stand. Yeah, so if she ain't married and she makes this vow before she gets, so if she was married or she isn't married, if her husband hears that she made this vow, or if he didn't hear it, her vow still stands. That could only be speaking about one thing. She's vowing her soul. That ain't, clearly it ain't to another man, because that would be unlawful. So it's not marriage. This could only be one thing to cover one. She's working for the Lord, not her father and not her husband. That may make men angry, sis, because the man wants you around the house. He wants you to take care of him, but I got to take care of the temple. I got to do what the Lord wants me to do. That's why the Lord is with her, but the men ain't with her. You understand, sis? With that, that's a lot here. Before I close out and we say the prayers, let that be a lesson to every brother and sister that comes in here. When you get that name, you're taking an oath before the Most High, and you don't break an oath without paying for it. So if you are in here to work for the Lord, you can't just go in line. You can't just leave. You took an oath before the Lord. Everyone understand? Be a man or a woman of honor and honor your oath. With that, I imagine it's us up here saying, right? People can share. Come on. Let's get a move on it. All right. You say La Yashala,
La Yashala,
which means to Israel.
to Israel.
There you go. I imagine everyone saying, hold this for me, come on. All right. Well, Panya, which means to rise and face the east. You're going to grab it from this side, all right? This side. Scroll. Grab it from that side. There you are. Got it? Hey, you good? Go ahead. All right. Slowly. No. We face this way. What's wrong with this? Oh, Salaki, I got you. Bear with us. Give me 1 second. Good? Come. All right, then you need to sit down, okay? All right, here we go. Start with the Lord's Prayer. Back up just a little bit. You should be good right there. All right? Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. I.S.U.P.K. Yahweh. Malakutha. Sabbath. Ratazaka. I.S.U.P.K. Salaki. Oh, Salaki, I looked at the time wrong. Salaki, forgive me. Malakutha. Sabbath. Ratazaka. I.S.U.P.K. Ratazaka. Kawa. I.S.U.P.K. Mashemaya. The son of now. Lacham. Kal. Yawam. Wasalakana. Kabawafna. Kasalakna. Kabawafina. Wala'a. Sabayah now. But say one. Abal. I was shy now. Maya. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Waha'ala. I Amen. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. This is the prayer for the power of Ka. Yahweh, I.S.U.P.K. the thunder now, Ka, La Pa'a, Kal Makala, the Kal Madawa, Ka, La Tahar, Amatazariah, Ka, La Akwi, Amafia, Ka, Awakawa, Hatamahala, the Garashah, I.S.U.P.K. the water among Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua, please give us the power, power to heal all men of sickness and all men of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. Pray to bless Israel. Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K. Barak Lanau. I.S.U.P.K. Waha. Bayat Barak. Rapah. Magad. I.S.U.P.K. The water among. What we just said was Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121. Asha.
Asha.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Al Hahari.
Ahari.
Ma'ayan. Yaba'a. Isaiah. Isaiah. Ma'an. Yahweh. I.S.H.A.P.K. Shemaiah. Wa'aratazah. Al-Yasan. Lamawa. Rabal. Al Yanawam. Shemarka. Hana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Ya'yasham. Shawamal. Yasha'al. Yahweh. Shemarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yah. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashemash. La'a. Yakaka. Wayara. Alayla. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makara. Yashamar. Afna Pashta. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza Afna. Wagwa'a. Ma'aitha. Wa'ai. I will up. Amen. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help comes from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve
from
thee
all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in.
this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 83. Alahaya.
Al-Hayy,
Al Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka,
Al Tafarash.
Al-Thakarash,
Wa Al Tashakwat.
Al-Thashkwat,
All.
Al,
Kayahana.
Yahanna,
Awayabika.
Al-Yabbi,
Yahamayawan.
Al-Hamiyuwan,
Wa Shanaka.
Al-Mashanai,
Yasha'awa.
Al,
Ra'ash.
Al-Ash,
Alamika.
Al-Alam,
Ya'ariyam.
Al-Riyam,
Sawan.
Sawan,
Wayafaya Aitazawa.
Al-Ayatazawa,
Al Tazapawanika.
Al-Sapawani,
Amawa.
Al-Mawat,
Lakawa.
Al-Kawa,
Wanakakina.
Wanakaki,
Magoya.
Yah,
Wala'a.
Wal-Ah,
Yazakar.
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'al.
Sham Yasha,
Iwan.
Awan,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Naba Aitazawa.
Nawa'atazawa,
La.
La,
Yakhadwa.
Ikhadwa,
Alyaka.
Ali,
Bayat.
Bayat,
Yakarafu.
Yakuwa,
Salakia. Ahalia.
Al-Hadu,
Adalam.
Al-Wam,
Wayashama Alia.
Wa'asham, Ali,
Mawa'ala.
Mawa'ala,
Wa'agaria.
Wa'agaria,
Gabal.
Gabal,
Wa'amawan. Wa'amala.
Wa'amala,
Alashaf.
Al-Shaf,
I.S.U.P.K.
Al-Yishabi,
Tazawar.
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar.
Ashur,
Nalawa.
Nawat,
Imam.
Aman,
Hayu.
Ayub,
Zarawat.
Zawat,
Labanyalawat.
Subhanallah,
Salat.
Salat,
I.S.H.A.P.K.
Aisha,
Laham.
Laham,
Kamaki.
Kamad,
Kasayasara'at.
Asyaf,
Kanyabi.
Kayad,
Banakal.
Anakal,
Koyashwan.
Yashma,
Nashamadu.
Tashmad,
Ba'ayanda Ara. Hayu.
Ayub,
Daman.
Yaman,
Ladama.
Ladam,
Shayathamwa.
Shoyatam,
Nadayabu.
Nadiyah,
Ka'ira.
Kara,
Wakaza'aba.
Wakaza'ab,
Wakazazalmana. Salakis. Wakazabak.
Wakazabak,
Wakazazalmana.
Wakazamwa,
Call to say a come.
Kalisay, Akam,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Amarwa.
Amawak,
Nayarusha.
Nayarushat,
Lanawa.
Lanawa,
Af.
Ah,
Na'awaf.
Nawak,
Alahaya.
Alahai,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa.
Shayatam,
Gagabu.
Kadabu,
Kakwash.
Kwash,
Nafani Raka.
Ukwanuka,
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash,
The Area Ira.
Ayub,
Wakalaha. Alaha. Ayam.
Ayam,
Khan.
Khan,
The Radak.
Radak,
Asa Ira.
Ayub,
Wallace Wapafka.
Wabsa, Kafa,
Daba Halam.
Tabalam,
Mala'a.
Nawa,
Panyama.
Nagyahan,
Kalawan.
Tabalam,
Weba Kwashwa.
Waibakwash,
Shamka.
Shamka,
Yahawa.
Yahawa,
Yabashwa.
Yabash,
Weba Hawa.
Waibahab,
Ayai.
Ayah,
Weba Parwa.
Waibapar,
Weba Bakwa.
Waibar,
Weba Ayu.
Waibar,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Afa.
Atah,
Shamka.
Shamka,
Yahawa.
Yahawa,
Lebaka.
Lambak,
Ow.
Ow,
Yawan.
Yawan,
Ow.
Ow,
Paul.
Kal,
Ratiza.
Ratiza,
Amon.
Aman,
He not outside of Yahweh.
Teach not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
And be not still, O Yahweh.
and be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumble.
thy enemies make it tumble.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate
have
thee
lifted up their head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of
may
Israel
be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacle of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Israelites
of Moab,
of Moab
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
the Baal
and Ammon,
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and
the
Amalek,
Philistine,
Philistine,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
I also is joined with them.
After also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Pisgah, which perished indoors.
which perished in
They
Edom.
became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like a red.
and like Zed,
And like said,
yea,
yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as the Ba,
as a body,
and as the Munah,
and as the moon,
who said,
said,
let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession.
houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the sun before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy temper,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid of thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
Oh, Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that they may know
that thou,
that
whose
thou,
name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High,
art the Most High,
over all earth.
over all earth.
So be it.
So be it.
The prayer for the blessings of the power structure. Barak Atah Yahweh.
Barak Atah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Yahweh?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why
Why Alahai?
Why Alahai?
Matzazab Yah.
Matizab Yah.
Alawak Yah.
Alawak Yah.
Ha Alawak Yah.
Ha Alawak Yah.
Ha Saranya.
Ha Saranya.
Ha Quantas Ayanya.
Ha Quantas
Ha Fayayah.
Ha Yahweh.
Why Wafi.
Why Wafi.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ha-Shim Yahweh.
Shimmy Al-Shah.
The water of mud.
Bottom.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Mike.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahweh.
Commanding General.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
officers.
Troopers. And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, which means to turn. No, not you. Say everybody just facing that way. All right, men of it. Oh, Salaki. One second. Men of Israel, gird thy loins, prepare to salute the Torah. Sar. Yah Bashim Yah Shapak Yah. Sar. All right, you can sit it down now. There you go. All right, make sure it's straight. All right. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, I.S.U.P.K, Shabbat, I.S.U.P.K, Barak, Yahanna, I.S.U.P.K, Barak Atah, Yajmatah, Sar, face the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I.S.U.P.K, I.S.U.P.K, Barak, Yahanna, Shamar, Alathan, I.S.U.P.K, Yahushua,
Yahweh Shamar Alathan. Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Yajmatah, dismissed.